on in, everybody. Come on in for a great show.
Come on in.
Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, diamondandsilk.com, Twitter. Come on in. We have a lot to talk about tonight. We have an itch for the week, girl.
Oh, yes. Got a big old itch for the week.
Yes, another week worth of hurt feelings and fishings expeditions. The left is stooping to a whole new low by calling President Trump supporters cult. Like we're in some type of cult. Yeah, like we're in some type of cult. Yeah. Boot edge. Panders for black votes.
Yep.
At Reverend William Barber's church. We'll talk about that. Charlamagne the God, he asked a question and we're going to answer him tonight.
That's right.
Joe Biden was talking about his hairy legs, roaches, and children. What's wrong with him? Eddie Johnson, you all got fired. Eddie Johnson from Chicago.
Yeah.
He got fired today. We'll talk about that.
Uh-huh.
President Trump retweeted one of our Chit Chats on his page. We'll talk on Thanksgiving, but we'll talk about all of the incoming that we got from that.
Yes.
Lisa Page want to blame President Trump, but we got a lot of stuff to say to her, and so much more.
Yes.
Are we up on all portals?
We are up on all portals.
All right, hit it, y'all. Hey y'all, welcome to tonight's Chit Chat Live. We're your host Diamond and Silk and Silk. Oh, Silk.
Oh, Diamond.
You know, what a beautiful weekend and also a beautiful Thanksgiving. Before we get into the nitty gritty, I want you to stop right now. I want you to share this video.
Yes.
I don't know if you're on YouTube, but if you hit the subscribe bell, you're supposed to receive a notification. But we have over 200,000 subscribers on YouTube. And you can't tell me, well, I'm looking at the numbers, that everybody has received their notification.
It's
you know,
sick.
That's why I want you all to make sure that you go and get the best of Diamond and Silk.
Yep.
Because it's just a matter of time, you all. These social media platforms are tripping, and they are truly trying to take down conservative voices. And that is the truth. That is the naked, nasty, low down, guttering truth. So I want you to start right now. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Twitter, if you're on YouTube, diamondandsilk.com, Periscope, share. Sharing is caring, and I know we have new people.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think 1 million people done saw that video, so you know.
Yes.
Everybody always got something to say about Diamond and Silk, don't they?
Yeah, they got something to say.
And we have something to say right back to you all.
So stay tuned.
That's right. Okay, listen, just want to let you all know that Diamond and Silk, we're not journalists, and we're not claiming to be journalists. This show is strictly our opinion.
That's right.
And because we have our First Amendment right, it allows us to have an opinion.
Our opinion.
Okay? And we speak it from the heart.
That's right.
Now, if you don't like it, that's your problem. And don't block the trolls unless they're using derogatory names.
Yeah.
Like calling somebody the N-word or... If they say coon, let them stay. And here's the reason why.
Okay.
Because they need to hear what we have to say.
They don't know no better.
They surely don't.
That's right.
See, they so used to being in a fight, they don't even realize when they've already won the war. So that's why they need to stay, okay?
But what I can't for the life of me understand is that when they say, I can't stand what you saying, well, why you listening?
Because they have to listen to us.
Yeah, they can't help it.
They can't help it.
Absolutely love us deep down inside.
That's what it is.
You know you love us. A lot of you came here and said, wait a minute, kids, shut up. I got to go see what Diamond and Silk have to say tonight.
That's right.
You know you did it.
That's what you did. Tonight's show is being sponsored to you by the Chit Chat Tour. Head over there to get your tickets for Say Yes to Life brunch that's going to be happening on January the 25th, 2020.
Yes.
Go to chitchattour.com, you all. That's our Say Yes to Life pro-life brunch that is going to be happening on January 25th, 2020.
2020.
Yes.
Get it. that is going to be so exciting.
Exciting, phenomenal.
And it's going to be did diamond and silk style.
That's right.
So we're going to have
we
a
always
phenomenal
add our
time.
own little flavor
Yes,
to it. Okay.
Yes.
Another thing, special thank you to everyone that's been sharing our tours in your groups and in your event pages. We really appreciate that. When you make it a girls' night out, thank you so much. A guy night out.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you everyone that defends diamond and silk against the trolls.
Yes.
We have a lot of trolls out there. People talk about us. People think they know us and they don't. Mm-hmm. I just look and I shake my head like, mofo, you don't know us.
Yeah,
go ahead.
But we have a lot of supporters.
Thank
a
you.
whole lot of supporters that get everybody and keep everybody straight.
And we appreciate that.
I saw a whole group of supporters going down getting the trolls straight. Everything that they said they had, our people had something to say right back to them and got them straight.
Thank you so much, trolls.
Thank you all for taking up for Diamond and Silk.
Taking up for the troll.
Yeah.
The who can I call? The Troll Patrol.
The Troll Patrol.
Thank you for the Troll Patrol, because what they do, they patrol the trolls and keep them straight. So thank you so much. Listen, you all, today is Cyber Monday. Tonight is still Cyber Monday. So go to Diamond and Silk store to get anything you want in the store.
Yes.
That's a merchandise or a product. And guess what? You get 20% off for Cyber Monday. So diamondandsilkstore.com. We have a lot of stuff over there.
A lot of
and
stuff.
Make sure you go get your We Defend Trump and the best of Diamond and Silk.
That's right.
Because of what we see that's about to go down, and we're not stupid.
We ain't stupid at all.
We ain't stupid. We ain't
You can
dumb.
also get the Trump pen.
Oh, yeah.
Green pen. You can get that at
So
the
if you don't
store.
have, that's right. If you don't have one, go ahead and get one.
And
because the rallies are you're gonna want to wear the Trump
need
pen
it,
at the
yes.
rally.
And then the bobblehead dolls, they have sold out, but they're on back order. Does that
Okay,
make sense?
So the bobbleheads dolls, they've already sold out. But if you go ahead and you purchase it now, when it arrives in, they'll automatically ship it out to you.
Right, and it should
it's on
arrive
back
by
order.
January 2020.
January 20, maybe January 1st, 2020. Sorry, you
January
all.
15,
We didn't know that was going to be popular.
Wow.
I had no idea.
I mean, they
that,
put it out, they tweeted it out, and it was like gone, just like
yeah,
that.
we didn't know that was going to be popular at all.
So
just didn't know.
Yeah.
Oh, we had a wonderful Thanksgiving. What y'all do?
Ooh, yeah. I tell you one thing that I didn't do. I didn't look at any news. I didn't look at any news on Thanksgiving Day. And for the last probably 4 days, I may have looked at probably 30 minutes worth of news. And that's because somebody else had it on in another room that I might have been sitting in.
Well, we had a
That's it.
phenomenal Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I cooked my beautiful collard greens.
Oh, yes, you did.
And I made enough. I didn't cook anything extra. I made enough.
Yes.
And then I cooked my candied yams, and I made it taste like sweet potato pie.
Ooh.
So thank you for everyone that complimented me.
Yes.
And then on, what was it, Tuesday? Oh, I'm getting my days mixed up. Excuse me, not Tuesday. On Friday, or was it Saturday?
Saturday.
I think it was Saturday. It was Saturday. I got up and I made me another pot of greens. So that's what I like to do when I'm home and not traveling. I like to cook up stuff so that I have stuff to eat, especially vegetables. So that's going to be yummy, yummy, yummy. And then thank you, our parents. Everybody ate at Silk House this year.
Yes.
So our parents was there. And then after that, we was able to watch Harriet Tubman.
Right. Well, before you go into that, let me just also give myself on a pat.
I'm sorry,
pat
Silk.
on the back, because I made my famous macaroni.
Yes,
homemade
you did.
macaroni and
It was
cheese,
good.
Homemade cornbread dressing, and then the way that I did the hen. One of the guests thought it was like, "Is this chicken? What is this? This is so good," because it was like very tender, but it's a secret to the way that I did it.
It was good.
And it was
the dressing
delicious,
was good.
The dressing.
The macaroni and cheese was
And
good. Everything.
the banana pudding
was
was
it was
magnificent.
good.
So it was really, really wonderful.
You know what? This is the year for me for just simplicity. Everything had to be simple this year. I don't know why. And it may be because we traveled every week. I didn't want to run around. I went to one store, got everything. And what I didn't have, I went into my cupboards and my cabinets and my refrigerator.
Yes.
Because I seen a time I would have been everywhere looking for all of this stuff, and you don't simplicity.
Yep.
Make it simple, you all.
Made it
you
work.
don't have to be all over the place. And we had a phenomenal time.
And before you go into Harriet Tubman, just got word that I believe we have 12 more bobbleheads.
Okay.
12 more bobbleheads are left. Get it now.
You better go get it.
DiamondandSilkStore.com. DiamondandSilkStore.com. Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
all right.
So we
So
watched
a
the movie.
wonderful Thanksgiving, and we watched the Harriet Tubman movie, and I advise everybody to go see that movie. I'm telling you, Harriet Tubman, every time I see her or I hear about her and her work back in the day, it reminds me of what we're doing.
Yeah.
You know, Harriet Tubman wanted to pull everybody off that plantation.
Yes.
And there were people that did not want to come off the plantation because they were just too scared.
They were scared.
There was people that went with her to come off the plantation but didn't like the way she was doing it and tried to call her out. And she had to set them straight and be the example to show them you can walk off this plantation,
That's
girl.
right. You can walk through the fear
You
of
can
it.
walk through the fear of it.
Yes.
And I just like, it just reminds me of us.
Yes.
When we try to do something, you have your naysayers.
Yes.
You have the people that are always trying to control you and tell you how to do it. You have the people out there that say that they the one did this and did that and they ain't did nothing.
Yeah.
You have the naysayers always got something to say about your business.
Yes.
And they talking about some business, but it ain't your business when they should be talking about their business.
They own business, but they can't talk about their business because they don't have no business.
They don't have
That's
no
why
business.
they in our business.
That's right. But listen, it was a good story, and listen, it wasn't about, and I don't want anybody to be like, oh, I can't go see that, it's going to be horrible. It wasn't a horrible movie to watch. It was an inspirational movie to watch. When I look at what's happening, when I look at what I call the Democrat plantation, this mindset that people have to vote for this one particular party that
racist,
has never done
party.
nothing,
Yep.
that has beat up on you, ain't
Put
done
red
nothing.
tape in the way, try to keep you from having different things. Just look at Virginia real quick.
Come on.
You know Virginia, they voted in a whole slew of Democrats.
Right.
The first piece of legislation that they're pushing now is to take your guns away.
Why they want to bother your Second Amendment rights?
Yep.
And if slaves would have had guns, there never would have been slavery.
Right.
Think about that.
Think.
But you all continue to vote for the same system that messes with your rights.
Yep.
And then you wonder, well, I wonder what happened.
No justice, no peace. I don't have no rights. That's because you're voting for the people that keep taking your rights away.
I look at Google and all of these people. These are left-leaning liberals.
Yep.
But why are they messing with the rights of Diamond and Silk,
Yep.
the rights of Terrence Williams, and all of the other conservative, beautiful conservative voices out there trying to get the message out? Why are they messing with our platform?
Why?
We have on YouTube over 200,000 damn subscribers. But you won't let nobody see us. You got our stuff thumbed down. I heard that they pulled about 300 ads of President Trump.
Yep.
And that's because they know President Trump had the money to spend it. But you got Bloomberg out there. He
Yep.
can put out his ads. Listen.
Ooh,
Let me
calm
check
down.
for her. I got
Calm
to
down.
listen.
Breathe.
I cannot.
Breathe.
I have to calm myself down. I do.
Yeah.
So
because I'm still trying to figure out how is Bloomberg able to spend all of his money in all of these ads. Is there an FEC violation?
Well,
here?
it should be an FEC violation because you got to be cautious how you spend money when it comes to a campaign. Even though he's spending his own personal money, it just don't fit well.
It don't fit well.
Because it's like you trying to buy an election.
Yeah.
And we don't want no nanny or no mama bear in the White House. He reminds me of a nana. He want to tax people on soda. He want to take away your Second Amendment rights. He went on an apology tour apologizing just because he feel like he can get the black vote. Listen, black people, you have the power. I need you to understand how much power you have. You just don't understand it yet. So you're so used to fighting, you don't even realize that you already won the war. That's why they pandering for your vote.
You don't see them going into white churches pandering for white votes.
They're
going into black churches pandering for black votes because they know the power. Think of Lyndon B. Johnson. That's why the Southern strategy took place, because they knew that if they wanted power, the Democrats knew if they wanted power, they had to go through the black vote in order to get it. And that's why they want open borders now, because a lot of black people are waking up.
That's right.
And they need new voter base.
I want to say this here. President Trump, the media Newsweek, they tried to make it look like he was somewhere playing golf or doing this and doing that on Thanksgiving. All of the work that our president do, he was visiting the troops in Afghanistan for the holiday. So he didn't take a holiday with his family where he could sit down and have a meal. He was off doing his work and not getting paid for any of it. I want my brothers and sisters, whether you white, black, Hispanic, pinstripe, I don't care what color you are. I want you to see this. This man ain't getting paid for none of this. He gives his check away. And on Thanksgiving, he was over there in Afghanistan. Last Christmas, wasn't he at the White House, or was it New Year?
Waiting on the Democrats.
But all of them went and they took their vacation. Let me calm down.
That's because they don't give two doggone cents about the American people.
The only time they act like they want to give 2 cents about the American people is when they need your vote.
Yep.
Black people, you have the power. You better vote for somebody that is doing something for you. And when you look at them all, they've been in office. All of these years ain't done, name one thing.
Not one
thing. But President Trump donated millions to HBCUs. Unemployment at an all-time low. You can go pick and choose what job. Opportunity zones. First Step Act. You better look at that because them Democrats didn't push none of that for y'all.
No, right now they want to now try to push more taxes against you. They want to stop your tax cuts because they want that money. And want to charge you more taxes. They want that money to go towards these illegal aliens that they allow to come over here.
Yeah,
that's what they want.
Yeah. So I'm just appalled. I feel like fucking cussing. Excuse me.
Well, it's too
and
late.
I'm just feel because I'm tired. I just feel like it.
Yeah.
I get tired of these social media platforms. I get tired of how our president is mistreated. I just get tired of it.
How we as supporters are
being mistreated. And it just really, it pisses me off. And the only thing I can do is cuss. And that may be why my heart rate is up because I've been trying to calm that down. So if you don't like me cussing, then get the hell off. Because it may fly tonight because it just really pisses me the hell off.
Well, y'all might need to get...
It just really pisses me off.
Hide the children.
It just really pisses me off.
Send them to
stuff
bed.
That they do. And I'm just
Diamond feel like cussing.
I do.
And that spirit may rub off on me.
I do. Sometimes I feel like cussing because, are you serious? Here you got Lisa Page done brought her Lily Mae. Woo! Jesus help me. Trying to blame the president for what her and Peter Strzok done. You was texting your lover trying to take down a candidate. Then Donald Trump and his campaign. You didn't want him in office. Where was you working for the FBI? That's just like if I'm a judge.
Right.
And I'm presiding over your case.
Right.
But I'm texting my lover talking junk about you.
Me, about
that's being biased.
That's right.
How you want us to forget and forgive that? And that's what's wrong with you doggone Democrats.
That's right.
You do silly SHIT, and then when somebody call you out on it, call you to the floor about it, oh, well, you shouldn't look at it like that. But the president read a transcript, and you got these mofos up there in Congress talking about some damn impeachment hearings. Oh, where my fan? Excuse me, y'all. Let me try to reach.
Can you reach the fan?
Get my fan.
Don't hurt nothing. Don't knock nothing down.
Where my?
Can you reach it?
I'm gonna reach it.
All right, we're gonna give her a minute to reach it.
Real hot, real quick because. See, I be done cuss all you mofos out and thought nothing of it.
Well, go ahead. It's your show.
Done just cuss you
this
out
would be a cussing show.
It's crazy. It bothers me. Don't be blaming our president.
Yeah.
For what you got caught up in. You got caught in that.
She chose to sleep with Peter Strzok.
Did nobody tell you to sleep with somebody else's husband?
That's right.
You was the one sleeping around with him, messing around with him and talking junk and being biased.
Being a hoe, messing around with a married man.
But that's what you were doing.
A slut.
You can't blame our president for what you tried to do.
Yes.
And as an FBI agent or whatever the hell you are,
yes.
you biased.
Yes.
If a judge can't do it, if they caught a judge doing that, that judge will have to step down off the case. And you don't have a job because of you and your own bias. Let me calm down.
I look at you, want me to hear?
I just don't want I just want to be calm, but I be so pissed, girl. I be pissed about that. I be pissed about these doggone social media platforms, how they doing stuff. They full of SHIT is what it is.
Call them out.
And don't say, oh, Diamond, you cuss, because I done came up on a lot of people BS where they cussing and saying all kinds of damnable derogatory stuff.
Yep.
So you leave my stuff alone.
Especially about us, about our president, about the supporters, and then you say the word hell. Oh, I wish you wasn't cussed.
You know what?
Tonight ain't the night. Just get the hell off the
This too will pass, and it's going to be somebody's ass. This too will pass, you all. Let me tell you something. The pendulum always swing back the other way.
Yes, it does.
And we will have the last laugh.
Oh,
yes. I remember when President Trump was running in the primaries up against everybody. And we did a prayer. Remember that prayer we did?
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. The reason why is because a lot of people always ask about the significance of the 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time prayer. May I please address that?
Go ahead and address it. Yeah.
So 11:21, if you all remember, whenever President Trump came down the escalators and he announced his candidacy that he was going to be running for president. At the exact time that he uttered the words that he will be running for the president, running for president, it was at 11:21 Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so in April of 2016, during the primaries, it was so much mess going on. They kept trying to put all of this red tape in front of then candidate Donald Trump. And what I came to Diamond and to everybody and said, I want to do a prayer every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yes, you did.
And I want to pray for our president. I want to pray for his safety. I want to pray for the supporters.
He wasn't the president then.
At the time, he was the candidate. Yes, because we wanted him to win. We wanted him to get the nominee.
That's right.
And I'm going to tell you, we did that and started doing that at the end of April.
Yes, we did.
And my God, it wasn't even about a week later. That's when Megyn Kelly went up there to New York and apologized.
At the Trump Tower.
At Trump Tower and apologized to Trump, to Donald Trump. And then after that, that's whenever, what is his name? Ted Cruz. Ted Cruz went ahead and bowed out.
And dropped out the race.
And then President Trump was the nominee. And so we continued the prayer. We continued that prayer every day. And then after President Trump won, okay, we thought that we can go back into our life and go ahead on and do what we got to do.
Yeah, because we had already, look, our man was in. We
did it.
Yeah.
But what happened is we realized that's whenever the resistance movement came about. Yeah, I see a lot of Democrats sitting here talking about, you all are hateful. You are so hateful. They are dividing. The president is being divisive. But you all, the Democrats, are the ones that started this thing called resistance.
That's right.
They are the one that said we're going to kick against everything that the president does. We're not going to allow him to have a win.
That's right. Wearing those little wussy caps. You know what I'm talking
marching
about.
And protesting.
Madonna acting stupid. Yeah. And they saying silly
beating out
stuff.
windows, Antifa coming along, people shutting down people free speech, wouldn't let you speak at certain things. I remember Milo at going to speak at a school. They damn near burned down the
auditorium or whatever.
School, to try to get him out. All of this different stuff, and then they want to blame President Trump for all of the stuff that they created, that Democrats created. Yep. So we continued on with the 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time prayer, and continued on, and today we have our alarm clock set 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't care what we're doing, even if we're in the middle of an interview, we have stopped and said our prayer.
That's right. That's right.
And then continued on with our interview.
We have.
Yeah.
And if you under the sound of my voice, you know, even though I cuss, I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in fasting too.
Yeah.
I told y'all I fast for a couple of days.
It's nothing wrong with fasting.
I lost 11 pounds too, you all. Yes.
All right.
Yes.
But see, it's something in the power of
It's something in the power of prayer.
2 or 3 are gathered together. So if we all are touching and agreeing at the same time together, that's where the power is at.
I think we're going to have to go on a fast and we're going to have to go on a prayer.
We're going to have to fast.
We're going to have to fast and we're going to have to pray.
I'm telling you, the rats that's clogging a pipe to this swamp is dingy, dirty, and nasty, y'all. Like the rats is hanging on to the side. They don't want to unplug the pipe. They want to keep this country stagnant.
Yes, they do.
By any means necessary.
By any means necessary.
That's what they want to do.
You know what? They make their money off the oppression, off the back of oppression.
Yep.
When we, the American people, are oppressed and we don't have money, that's how they make their money.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
I was looking at Michigan, and they passed something where now people can do recreational weed. Okay.
Oh.
And my thing is, listen, everybody have an opinion about it. Let me give you my opinion.
Give it.
I do not believe in just getting high. I have to be in my right frame of mind. Because my thing is, if you're getting high, what are you trying to hide?
That's right.
And the second thing is, I think a drug like that, if you have like minors smoking that, it's like the gateway to another drug. Sometimes they don't just stop at weed, they doing other things. So but why is it that everybody now want everybody high out of their doggone mind?
That was going to be my question.
Why you want the citizens high out of their minds? I don't get it.
Well, see, if a person can keep you high out of your mind, then they can rip you off from behind.
That's right.
You won't know what's going on. It's no different than what they did to the black community with taking the black fathers out of the household.
Right.
And
decimating
the family.
The families.
Yeah.
Putting
And so
in
now-
the liquor stores
Yes.
in the hood.
The
Putting in the abortion clinics in the
in the
hood.
hood.
That's why I want black
Yes.
people, especially my black brothers and sisters,
Yeah.
wake up. It's time for y'all to wake the heck up.
Yeah.
You can say whatever you want to about
about
Diamond
us.
and Silk,
Yeah.
but we telling you the naked, nasty, low down, gutter written truth.
That's
is
right.
what we're doing.
That's right.
Okay, so
That's
the
right.
president has traveled to London. And he's going to for the NATO thing that they do every year.
Yes,
right.
yes,
So
yes.
he's already traveled. I think he may be already over
he's already there.
But this is what I didn't understand. I'm hearing that he's going, but while he's over there, you have this Democrat Congress pushing this inquiry of impeachment, making the president of the United States look bad and making our country look bad. Now, just think about that, y'all.
Yeah.
Think about if you had daddy at the house, but daddy leave, but we do stuff to make daddy look bad.
We over here fighting.
Yeah, and acting a fool.
Putting holes in the house. Got to call the police to come and break us up, and daddy's going to take care of
Or
whatever.
accusing daddy of something he ain't even did because
Okay.
we mad that he took the cell phone.
Well, now keep in mind that this was on the books, the schedule, a year ago.
For NATO. So
For
that
NATO.
means that these
They
Democrats already knew it.
They already knew about this. This is a 2-day event for our president. They already knew about it, and they did this purposely because what they want to try to do is to embarrass our president.
That's exactly what it is.
It's what they want to do.
It's so appalling, you all.
It's sick.
It is so appalling.
But then they blame President Trump for being divisive. And you don't think this is divisive, Democrats?
And the people have already spoken.
Yeah.
We ain't paying this
No
bull ass
attention.
no attention.
Yeah.
We don't care
No.
about it. Because you had Peter Strzok and Lisa Page texting what they were going to do. Why y'all ain't call them up to the floor? Why haven't nobody been prosecuted?
Why?
And now you all we got to do an inquiry of impeachment and unturn this because you don't like a phone conversation.
And they are in search of a crime.
That's
because
what they
if
are.
they had evidence of a crime, they wouldn't be looking for evidence for a crime. What they're doing is saying, okay, we believe this happened. Now we got to prove that this happened. But you don't have evidence that happened. You don't even have witnesses that heard the actual conversation testifying that they actually heard the conversation.
Right.
You got people up there that said they witnessed something when they didn't witness anything except hearsay. So what they gonna say? Who heard the best?
That's right.
Who heard the most?
Let me back it up. Peter said, don't do it if it's not legalized federally. They always have some trap, even when it is legal.
Yes.
And see, let me thank you, Peter. I'm not going to give your last name, baby, but thank you.
Yes.
You are absolutely right. Let me just back it up, and then we'll get to the president's tweet. You're absolutely right. Because if it's not legalized federally and they're smoking that stuff, then they get pulled. Now you caught up in the system.
In the system.
Okay, you see what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it is a trap.
Yep.
And don't fall for it, especially my black brothers and sisters.
Yep.
Because I'm quite sure they probably got that house where they selling it out of that stove somewhere in the hood.
Yep. It's cleverly disguised and covered up as something that's supposed to be beneficial. You might want to turn that off.
Oh, let me cut that off. Okay.
Yeah. As cleverly disguised as something that's going to be beneficial, but it's actually detrimental. And it's set up to put you into the system.
That's right.
They don't care if you black, white, picket stripe, polka dot, or plaid.
They don't care.
They can care less.
That's right.
Right now, they need bodies, and anybody's body will do.
And guess what? The president has signed in the First Step Act. People are being released, but they want them prisons, the Democrats. Because who pushing this foolishness like this? Want them prisons filled back up.
They want them because they make money off of everything.
That's how they do. Yeah. Okay, so President Trump, he's in London for NATO. Good for him. I know he's going to do an amazing job. He was in Afghanistan for Thanksgiving. It made us so proud. I looked at him while he was eating, shooting the breeze. I love our president.
Yes.
He is just a man for the
One
people.
of a kind.
If you are a person, if you are an American, that's who you should be voting for. You want to vote for somebody that is the man of the people, the man for the people, the man that's going to look out for the people.
For all people.
This is what I love.
For all people.
So he's in London, but here's what he tweeted before he went. Headed to Europe to represent our country and fight hard for the American people, while the do-nothing Democrats purposely schedule an impeachment hoax hearing on the same date as NATO. not nice. It
That's
is not
right.
nice.
It's
It's
sick.
terrible. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
It's disgusting, and the Democrats should be ashamed of themselves.
They should
But
be
let me get
ashamed.
off that before I let another one fly, and then y'all be putting out the tip jar saying, Diamond, you got to put money in the tip jar because you don't cuss people out. Okay?
Yes.
All
Yes.
right. But you know what, Silk?
Yes.
We do have an itch for the week.
Oh, we have
Come on, girl.
we have an itch for the week, and we got to scratch this itch.
Come on. Come on, girl.
All right, y'all. So, as you all know, last week, 2 polls came out. Okay, where President Trump support from black people is at a 34%, and then another poll showed 34.5%. Okay, so everybody was happy, everybody was sharing, and then all of a sudden we started getting these little messages and tags and different things where Anna Navarro,
Anna Navarro,
Anna Navarro, okay, tweeted, and she tweeted something, and I'm going to read what she tweeted. She says, "Zero chance this is accurate. Zero. The poll must have only been conducted in the homes of Ben Carson, Kanye, that sheriff guy with the hat, and those 2 cubic, zirconia, and polyester spandex ladies." So we looked at it. I'm like, this here's an itch. That's a real itch. And we're going to have to go ahead on and call this itch right on back out. So this is what we tweeted out. We said, "Beware of deep state snakes like Porky the Pig, masquerading around like a Republican but acting like a Democrat rat. Shame on her for insulting black people because they choose to think for themselves and make their own decision to ditch the Democrat plantation. Stop being a racist." And then we followed up with, "If the Republican Party has no place for racism, then every Republican should denounce Anna Navarro's racist tweet."
It was very racist. The mere fact that she's
yes.
supposed to be a Republican.
The mere fact that she's supposed to be a Republican. But let me back up.
Come on, bag it on up. Bag it on up. Go ahead on and scratch it. Go right on ahead and scratch it.
She is an immigrant.
That's right.
Into this country.
That's right.
She wasn't born
She wasn't born on this here doggone soil.
But Diamond and Silk,
we were born right here. Right here.
We're not no immigrants.
We're not no immigrants to this country.
No.
We didn't come over here on no slave ship.
No boat.
We didn't cross across the field.
No.
We wasn't at the border.
No.
Our mama had us right here in North Carolina.
Right. Okay. So, as an immigrant,
come on,
and I understand that she came here, I think, around 8 years old, at no fault of her
own.
Okay,
all right, we ain't blaming her, but we gotta get her straight.
Her parents broke the law.
Come on.
But they had enough money to get some lawyers to get their status straight. But she's still an immigrant.
That's right.
That came over here to this country. Okay, and to sit her beige ass.
That's right.
Up here and think she can down the black people that want something better for themselves.
That's right.
And then masquerade around as a Republican when she know damn well she's not a Republican.
That's right.
What she is just like the Democrats are Democrats rats. I have proof, and here's the proof.
Come on, girl. You just got proof.
Itch.
Woo!
Followed up with Democrat left-wing talking points. She wants to say that the talking points of racism is whenever President Trump says something about the black athletes being sons of itches, and you put the B in front of it, not denouncing. But first off, let's bag up.
Come on, bag it up.
And let's address all of this, because this is what she pushed.
This is what she pushed.
Democrat talking points is what she pushed in our face.
Yeah.
All right, but she's supposed to be a Republican. Damn that.
She ain't no Republican.
Okay. Calling black athletes sons of bitches.
President did not call black athletes sons of bitches.
He didn't do that. What he was talking about is what they were doing, kneeling on the flag.
That's right.
Okay? And he didn't say all you black athletes are sons of bitches.
That's not what
the
he
deal
said.
is, you Democrats love to take people's words out of context, but I have yet to see you come after Joe Biden and the words, the specific
nasty
words.
This man's got a problem.
Right.
This man is
girl. We gonna go there.
Okay.
Not denouncing white nationalists. Okay, that's a Democrat
talking point, and that's a lie.
That's a lie. Because he denounced white nationalists, neo-Nazi, KKK, all of them. And keep in mind that white nationalists and these KKKs and these neo-Nazis, all of that, wasn't that stuff created by Democrats?
All of that was created by
Democrats. Supremacists. It was created by Democrats.
That's right.
Okay? Calling predominantly black countries shitholes. Let me tell you something. When I look at Baltimore, and I look over there at Chicago, and I look even at them districts right there in California,
where they defecating on the ground,
where they shitting on the streets. That's what you call shithole.
Oh, that's right. And here's the deal: when they go about the shithole thing,
we
don't know if the president said that. Somebody said he said that. Hearsay is not reverent.
That's right.
You didn't hear that?
That's
but
right.
They put that mess out there in the media.
And she's supposed to be a Republican, and she's using that as her talking point.
That's right. Come on.
Let me go ahead on.
Come on, girl. Come on.
Promoting birthed a conspiracy against Obama.
Let me tell you who started that.
Tell them.
Crooked Hillary Clinton.
That's right.
Can I bring it back to their memory? See, y'all think we forget, but we don't. Let me tell you, whenever Barack Hussein Obama was running,
that's right,
Hillary wanted to win this here. You remember when black people got mad? Hillary started painting Barack Hussein Obama as if he was a Muslim.
That's right.
She put that in the minds of everybody.
That's right.
She is the one that started all that foolishness.
Yes.
But the left-wing media, they took and they hid that and tried to blame that on Trump. The first person that had us looking at President Obama was crooked Hillary Rotten Clinton.
That's right. And she's rotten.
That's who did it.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Hold on one second. Let me get this person right here.
Who you got to get straight?
See, let me tell you something about Diamond and Silk.
We gonna get your behind.
We are both. We are both grown ass women.
And we can say whatever the hell we want. But what we gonna do? We'll block you. Because if you can sit and listen to them left leaning liberals and all of the BS that come out their mouth,
right on national
then
TV.
You shut up when it comes when we on our platform.
Right. We're grown ass
we can
women.
talk about what we want to talk about.
That's right. Next, let me, because I got to get this itch right
Come on and get us straight.
What happens is you have a lot of beige people that think they can come over here and say whatever the hell they want.
They can
to anybody.
You can.
And your ass wasn't even born here.
That's right. And just because you beige and you sit up there on the pew with them white folk, the white left leaning liberals, that don't mean that you can come and you can down black people for thinking for themselves because they choose not to be victims. They choose to be victorious.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, what's
calling
the next one?
Someone my African American? Well, hell, what the hell you want him to call him?
Because at least he didn't call nobody out their name like your page behind did. Duh. Come on.
Full page ad against and no apology to exonerated 5. That's talking about
they was exonerated. When was they exonerated? I can't even remember when they was exonerated.
But here's the.
But I bet you, how old was you when that happened? You probably around our age, Anna. So you was probably a little younger when that happened. Everybody was appalled because the left wing media, the media that you sit your beige behind up on and talk disparagingly about our president, was the one that kept that foolishness going and made those 5 people look like they was guilty as hell.
That's right. But keep in mind with the ads that then Donald Trump, the ads that he put out what people was feeling like. He put out how he was feeling about it. The same way a lot more other people was feeling. Is what he put out. But they tried to say that President Trump, at the time, Donald Trump was talking about these boys being killed and executed and all of that stuff. That's a lie.
You know who was calling for the execution of those boys? Black people.
Black people.
Because they was appalled.
That's right.
But it was the way the left-wing media was spinning it.
So my question is this. Is Anna Navarro a plant? Is she a plant?
She's got to be a plant.
In the Republican Party. Because she act just like those Democrats rats.
That's what she act like.
It's exactly what she act like. Now, what I am appalled by is the fact that the Republican Party, you have black people that want to come and join the Republican Party.
Running for offices, too.
Running for office for the Republican side. And you have this so-called Republican against that.
Yeah. She don't want black people
She don't want black
Republican.
people voting for a Republican.
And President Trump is a Republican. And that's why I said all Republicans should denounce Anna Navarro.
Yeah.
Because you can't be no Republican. Y'all ought to be happy that the Republican Party is growing.
Yes.
It is growing in droves. People want to be with a winner.
That's
President Trump is a winner. He's the one that's leading the winning team. So you got this here itch.
Yes.
Talking about she a Republican, disparaging the president, and trying to manipulate and intimidate black people because black people are voting for him.
So when I take a look at this, GOP, y'all need to go check this trick out.
Check her out.
Because she's trying to keep people from joining the party.
Right. And she gonna get dragged when it comes to Diamond City. We're gonna drag her. Every chance I get, I'll be talking about her. As a matter of fact, she just got married, and I think the man she married was a 70-some-year-old that divorced his wife. Now,
recently.
People can take and spread a rumor that,
yes. What type of slut was she trying to be?
Allegedly, was she out there? Did she take somebody? Did she allegedly take somebody's husband? But I don't want to put that out there. But how dare you think that you can say whatever you want to disparagingly about black people? You can't. I don't care how beige your skin is.
That's right.
Long gone are those days where people of the lighter hue think that they can talk down to black people. We have our own minds. We can think for ourselves.
That's right.
And if we choose to vote for Trump, we will.
That's right.
Now, I think 3 polls came out. One was at 30-something, the other one was at 34, and the other one was at 29. So I can see why the Democrats, if she acting so hastily like that, she have to be a Democrat. And I can see why y'all are upset.
Yes.
But be mad. Scratch your behind and get glad.
That's right. Now, that we got that itch.
We got her straight.
Beige itch straight. Moving on. You got Adam Schiff. You have now Jerry Nadler. There's another week full of hurt feelings and the fishing expeditions. We can see that their water weight is getting very huge and they're getting bloated.
Yeah.
By the minute. Even Midol and Heaton Pass is not even helping them. So you got Bug Eye, Pencil Neck Adam Schiff, and his kangaroo court. They've turned over the hearings over to Jerry Nadler and the circus court.
So it looked like the circus is going to continue.
Yep. It looks like Bozo the Clown will be coming to town to pick up where Captain Kangaroo left off.
Oh, Jesus, so sick.
From my understanding, Nadler set the same rules as Schiff. He approves all of the witnesses and questioning. They won't allow President Trump to call his own witnesses. President Trump can't cross-examine the witness. He can't offer any rebuttal evidence. And now Jerry Nadler wants the president attorney to be a part of their clown show, like jugglers, you know, so they can juggle all of their sugar, honey, iced tea
all
around.
Over the place. Thank you for your contributions. I love you all.
Yes.
But this is what they do.
Yeah.
You could call this here I call it a SHIT show.
That's all it is.
It's so. What's so derogatory and offensive? You think Americans gonna go along with you dumbasses? And this is why I want Americans to look at this here. If it's done to our president, they will do it on you. The new Jim Crow days are here.
Yes.
Go ahead.
But then you got the media. The media has always pushed the elections the way they want you to think, the way they want you to think about things, a person, a place, or a thing. They always have done that.
Right.
But social media has come along.
Right.
And now we can see other truth about certain things that the media try to push.
That's right.
So with this mess that's going on right now, the reason why the Democrats feel like we're going to believe it is because they are so used to us believing their mess.
That's right.
Whenever they used to push it back in the day. But today is a brand new day.
It's a brand new day. Nobody believing none of that.
All this this hoop lie.
Ain't nobody. Listen, I talk to people. I mean, people be like, "Are you?" Listen, I talk to people. People say stuff. You all.
Yes.
You got people that didn't even vote for Trump that said, "Oh, this is some BS. He's being railroaded."
Yes.
And you got the Democrats going on like everything is okay. I hope don't and one of you all get in office. You know, we was doing those flip it red. You know what red stands for? Removing every Democrat.
That's right.
Removing every Democrat. Every Democrat need to be removed.
Yes.
Because you got those that's going along with this shenanigans when you know damn well that this is being conjured up, masqueraded.
Lies. First it was Russia, y'all. $40 million spent, gone. 2.5 years investigating, and all the investigation found is that Hillary Clinton colluded with Christopher Steele and them, paid for the dossier, and they took and investigated a political opponent who was president at the time, Donald Trump. We know that.
That's right.
Comey lied. We know that. Peter Strzok and Lisa Page had a thing going on. We know that. None of them has come forward.
Not none of them.
Not one of them.
Nobody's been prosecuted.
Have been prosecuted.
But you want to go after this president that's doing an amazing job for the American people and for the country.
About some stuff. They want to go and try to impeach our president about some stuff that they did.
Yeah.
They were the ones corrupt. They are the ones that got money, got their family members sitting on these different boards collecting money.
That's right.
While American dollars are going out.
That's right. Thank you, David. He said, nice tree. I tried to keep it very simple this year. Thank you.
That's right. Yeah. So Nadler sent a letter on Tuesday, November 26th to the White House. November 26th to the White House to ask the president to notify the House Committee on the Judiciary by Sunday, December the 1st, whether the administration intends to participate in a hearing scheduled for December the 4th. Then Nadler also sent another letter on Friday, November the 29th, with a different deadline date of Friday, December the 6th. Nadler sent the letters with no information about the date of the hearings, which witness will be called, what the schedule will be, what the procedures will be, or what rights, if any, will the president be afforded. The Democrats are doing all of this to create a false appearance, like they are giving the president some sort of due process. This is nothing but another one of the Democrats' tactics and scams.
So and they cannot sit there and vehemently deny that this man is not getting due process.
Right.
There is no transparency. He is being railroaded.
But look at how
you don't do this kind of BS in a court of law.
No. Look at how it started. You gave him no rights. He couldn't even go in the basement. You had Adam Schiff in the basement like he was in some type of KKK meeting downstairs, meeting with everybody in secrecy, and won't let President Trump's people come in to see what's going on. Not all of a sudden, here it is, what, a month later?
Let me get this person. Say, Richard. Richard said, I love Trump, but I don't agree with his, I love Trump, but I don't agree with his religious, because it says in the Bible, if a man gains the whole world but loses his own soul. Well, Richard, you need to be telling that to Bloomberg, who's trying to buy an election. Here you have somebody like President Trump, even though you may not agree with his religion, but he's on religious people's side and want to make sure you have religious freedom.
That's right.
Now
and then you're talking about gaining the whole world. He don't even get paid for
that's
what
right.
he do, baby.
He give his money away. But Bloomberg, I bet you he going to be wanting to pocket his money.
That's right.
All the rest of them, Obama, Clinton, Bush, all them people, they pocket their money. So get out of here with that.
And they don't even hardly give back to the poor.
You vote for the wrong party, you going to see some hungry days.
That's right.
And I'm telling you up front right now, don't be stupid. Get out your feelings.
That's right.
And stay in your own religion.
That's
Because
right.
everybody ain't going to do it the way you do it. Everybody ain't going to do it that way.
Stop watching fake news.
That's right. Because his religion. What about your religion?
Because if he's black, he's in the black church. They was taught thou should not kill.
That's right.
But the Democrats believe in killing babies.
That's right. I mean, listen to me. Listen, we only have one man fighting for us. These liberals ain't thinking about our asses. They thinking about illegal aliens and how they can help them.
Yep.
You know, you have, let me just move it to this here.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
You had, what's that Lightfoot down there? In Chicago, fire Eddie. What's it? I want to call
Eddie
it
Johnson.
Eddie Johnson. But you all is something more to that in the eyes of me, of what I think.
Yes.
In my personal and humble opinion.
Yes.
But she pushing for illegal aliens, sanctuary cities.
Yep.
I said, well, if she fired Addie, she need to step down because she ain't working for the American people. You lied to them people in Chicago.
That's right.
You ain't protecting them.
Yeah.
You protecting illegal aliens.
Yep.
So y'all, I want y'all to get off this thing.
Yeah.
When it comes to,
but can I just say one thing? Follow up with them being down there in the basement.
Come on.
But now all of a sudden, after a month, you want to say, okay, now you can do this and you can do that. Come and play ball with us. It's too late. You've already set the rules on how you want to do things. You kept him outside of the rules. Okay? Now you want to come in and say, okay, we're going to let you come in. It's too late.
It's too late.
I wouldn't want to be a part of that. I was so glad. I talked to Daddy the other night.
You talked to Dad.
Yes. And one thing we was talking about is, should President Trump lawyers go and sit in next week on this? And I was like, Dad, no. Daddy was like, no, he don't think he should either. And when I got off the phone with Daddy, I saw where they sent this letter back to Nadler and them and said, no, they're not going to do it. And you know what? I had to pick up the phone, call Dad back. Dad, President Trump and them, they're not going to do it, and I don't fault them. Because all of these Democrats are looking for is another loophole.
That's right.
Another way. Some say, well, we got to investigate this. Well, we got to investigate that. And what I want investigated is this hush-up slush fund.
That's right.
Where they used our tax dollars to pay
off
all of these people up there, these people in Congress that was doing some type of sexual harassment against folks, and they used our tax dollars to pay them off. I want an investigation on that because I want to know who was the perpetrator and who was being perpetrated to and on. That's what I want to know. Who was the predator? Is what I want to know.
Joshua, thank you. Trump is being attacked, but God will help him. Listen, y'all.
Oh, yes.
And I need people to pray. I need you to fast. Let me tell you, you all, listen. I done told you all. Let me calm myself because I gotta calm down. I have to calm it down because I get so angry when I see dumb sugar honey iced tea. Just some dumb stuff.
But that's been the name of the game from the left. They want to push this dumb stuff to make you go angry and crazy. But what it's doing is making us better. It's making us stronger.
Right.
And it's also opening up people's eyes to see what's really been going on behind the curtains.
And see, just because my pressure pill keep my pressure low, my heart rate start rising because I get so angry about certain things.
Right.
I do.
Yeah.
I think sometimes people talk too much. They need to shut the hell up. I think sometimes everybody, if you are an American, you need to support this president.
Yep.
I think sometimes you do need to tune out fake news. So I get irritated. So even though the pill has got my blood pressure, it's like my heart because I be angry. Like, are you
so
serious?
Much you want to say?
Are you girl?
Well, here's something else to get angry about.
Come on.
The left stoops to an all new low by calling all Trump support cultists like we're part of some type of cult. First we were called conspiracy theories. Next we were deplorables. Then we was racist, fascists, Nazis, white supremacists, and now we are a cult.
Yeah.
So I say cult 45.
Come on, here we come.
Here we come.
Let me tell you something.
Yes.
Never in my lifetime had I experienced or have we ever had a president like this.
That's right.
What we do, Diamond and Silk do, is very courageous because we got out of our life.
That's right.
And put it out there on Front Street. We just didn't know people were going to hear it.
Right.
And we talked about this guy.
Yes.
This who we need to bet on right here.
Right here.
Have President Trump let us down? Promises made, promises kept. You got all of these people coming out the woodwork. I can do a better job. I can do this. You ain't going to do nothing.
No.
But encroach upon our rights, not follow the Constitution, and try to control Americans.
And everybody, all of a sudden over there on the Democrat, notice they all have a plan. And they've been having a plan for a very, very long time. So now you even got boot edge, okay? going over to Reverend William Barber's church here.
Y'all. Do you got a picture of
I
Reverend
got a
Barber?
picture, and the deal is,
Let me show y'all Reverend Barber. Do you have a picture? Because y'all be thinking I'll be playing when I'm talking about the Reverend.
Let me grab it.
Grab a picture of him.
Let me grab it.
But see, first of all, what y'all don't understand about Buttigieg, he's a liar, because he put did he put an article out, or he was quoted a video surface? I don't know if it was a video or an article, so I'll allege everything. But it has been alleged that he was basically talking about how he was part of the hood. Like, he's been part of the black community. And even though his mother, I think she was blind, she had to drive him. I mean, he had to have somebody to drive him to college. Like, he was just catching the cab. And even the root called him out and said that he's a lying MF. And they shut up. You a liar. You pandering for black votes.
Yeah.
We know you ain't part of the hood.
No.
And I'm sorry. I don't give it. You ain't part of the hood. You have not experienced what black people have experienced. You went to a prestigious college,
right,
and that driver was just a driver you all had that drove you everywhere because you could afford that. It wasn't like you had to catch a cab to school.
That's right. Or Uber. Or they didn't have Uber.
They didn't have Ubers back then.
Okay, so that's Pastor.
There go Pastor William Barr, y'all.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus. And there go Buttigieg. And you know, let me tell you what's so disheartening about that. First of all, I'm going to tell you the first thing. Number one, I've been working on my weight. Silk, you've been working on your weight.
Yes, I have.
Barber, that is unhealthy.
Yes.
And if you are a man of God leading the
flock,
flock,
yes,
and you sitting up there that big, pretty soon the members is going to follow you. Let me tell you something. Now, we get talked about all the time about our weight. Yep. But when you see us in person, you be like, oh, y'all ain't big at all. You got to see us in person.
That's like a heart attack waiting to happen.
And I'm not fat shaming anybody, because I remember when he lost a lot of weight, and then I looked 2 weeks later, he was big again. I didn't understand what was going on.
Right.
Another thing is to exploit your members. To allow this man to come in your church and exploit your members. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, and the members should stand up and go off on you. That's now, right. I want to know who all go to Barber's church. I want to know how many of them thriving, how many of them is prospering. Because if you're going to invite somebody like Buttigieg in, that fired the first black chief, I believe, in South Bend, I'll allege it, just in case I didn't get the story right. He even said, he lied. Well, he's basically pandering, and he said that he was going to give most of the contract to so many percentage of black people, but as mayor, he only gave it to 3% of black people. When you look at South Bend mayor, the crime rate is so high. It is the worst city in our country. He ain't done nothing for black people, but you got somebody like big old William Barr sitting up here, Barbara, sitting up here, got this man in the church trying to pander to black people.
Well, during this here particular event, Pastor Barber gave some house rules. Then he started with a video called the Poor People Campaign.
This is what back it up. Just stop it right there. This is what I'm talking about when I talk about these black leaders. Y'all can say whatever you want to about me. Do not sit up under a leader and the first word come out of his mouth is po. Because he could be po, but he need to be po by himself. Because so a man think it, so is he. Listen, if he start thinking that he's poor, all y'all gonna be poor.
Yep, it starts at the head.
Oh, Jesus.
If you want to know what's going on with the body of people, check the head.
Grace said, I missed the bowl of stupid Grace. I want you to go over there and get the best of Diamond and Silk so you can laugh, okay? Laugh for the holidays.
Yeah.
Listen, at diamondandsilkstore.com. Let me tell you something. I got the rock on this because I don't want to throw the black pastors under the bus. But if y'all want to know why black people are broke, why they continue voting Democrat, it's because of leaders like Barber.
Like this right
First
here.
word come out your mouth is poor.
The
Like
poor
you're not
people
supposed to
campaign.
have nothing.
Yep.
And then a president come along and want you to be prosperous and you don't know how to take it.
You don't know how to take it.
So remember what I said.
Uh-huh.
You all are still fighting in a war and you don't even realize you've already won it. Go ahead.
It's just like people that get on their knees every single day and pray for a blessing.
Come on.
Pray for a miracle. And pray for God to do something. And just as soon as the miracle happened, the blessing come, and God do it, you run away from it.
That's right.
Because it don't look like what you think it should look like.
There you
and
go.
it came too easy to you. It came too fast. Oh, it shouldn't have came that
but
way.
They so you. But when somebody sit and lie to you and they pander, black people, oh, you right, you all ears for that.
You all ears for somebody.
But when somebody say, hey, I want to do better by you, I'm gonna do right by you. Give me a chance
and have a track record. And show him what he can do. You want to sit back and say, "Oh, that's racist. Yeah. That's racist."
I tell you what's racist when you have somebody that exploit their own. Yeah. Now that's racist.
That's right.
And I don't care if you black, white, pinstripe, or whatever you are. You can be racist.
That's right.
That's racist.
That's
when
right.
you taking and you exploit your own for a box of cheese and a slab of fat bat meat.
And a
bag of biscuits.
No, I was going to say pinto beans and rice.
Okay, well, I love pinto beans.
But I was going to say something else before the pinto beans and rice. By the way, I may make some.
Okay.
In a piece of fat bag. But anywho, people are working with a bachelor's. So keep in mind, they went to school to get their parchment paper, their bachelor's degree, but they're working, but yet they're still poor. A lot of people have nothing, and they are homeless. Some couldn't afford to pay their water bills or light bills.
So this is what he was saying.
Nope. This is in a video. I'm telling you what the video was called, the Poor People Campaign, and this was his presentation to Boots Edge.
Oh, come on, Silk.
People was wondering why all of these people were dying with cancer after some chemical plants was moved into their communities. People protest that they are poor. And they demand change from the government. They want to strive and stop the war on the poor. The sad thing is this, okay? Now, I'm telling you from my perspective after I saw the video. The sad thing is this, that everyone in that video that spoke about wanting change continue to vote for the same people that implement the red tapes and policies that keep them stuck in poverty-stricken areas. Okay? So Pete, he talked about putting a stop to poverty in the black community. Now, how long he been doing what he needs to be doing for the black community and it hasn't stopped?
He ain't done nothing. He ain't
so
nothing
here's
but a liar.
my questions.
Go ahead, girl.
Why haven't Democrats fixed any of the problems they've promised to fix within the last 60 plus years?
Because they ain't going to do nothing.
Because as long as there is an issue, they can continue to throw money at the problem and get rich off of the issues that's plaguing America.
That's right.
It's not just the black community. It's all communities.
It's all of us, y'all.
Notice how the same issues that black people were complaining about way back then, they are still complaining about right now. You have Barbara marching like he Martin Luther King.
You ain't no Martin Luther King. Let me calm down.
What I'm saying, they in the street marching, and that like they marching like they saying like we shall overcome.
We done already overcame.
They still doing the same script, different cast. Now, notice how some of the people complaining voted for the same party that said they're going to fix the issue. Notice how the ones that said, if you vote for me, I'm going to fix it, they're all filthy rich.
That's right. They got money.
But look at your circumstances, still the same.
That's right.
It's time for people to start taking personal responsibility for their own actions of voting for the same party that rendered them no return.
None whatsoever.
Let me tell you what I mean by that.
Come on, girl.
It's time. Stop blaming the Democrats because we already know that they ain't going to do nothing. But start blaming yourself for voting for the same people that you know not going to do anything. How are you expecting something different, but you keep doing the same thing? It's not going to render you a different result.
And sitting up under these leaders, that's leading y'all straight to the po house.
Straight to the po house.
You know, I cringe when I hear pastors teach about people, they make it seem like it's okay for people to be poor.
To be poor.
It's not okay for you not to be able to buy you a slab of fat back and your own loaf of bread. Let me tell you something. I said it once and I'll say it again.
Say it.
It should only be 1% poor, and the rest of us should be prospering in this country if we're going to have poor people.
That's right.
It shouldn't be a bigger percentage poor.
Huge thing of
And
poor
only
people.
1% rich.
Yeah.
So now we have a president that want people to be prosperous.
Yes.
But you got a leader like Barr sitting up there with Barbara, sitting up there with boot edge who ain't gonna do nothing for nobody.
And you already know that they're not gonna do nothing. And then a lot of the black issues, you sit there, you allow these other people to come in, okay, give you this victimhood mentality speech, okay, make you feel like you are victims.
That's right.
Okay, and then victimize your behind some more with some lies.
With some lies. That's what they do.
The issues that people are complaining about are the same issues that the Democrats systematically created to destroy the family, especially the black family, by destroying the black man. 1970s, de-industrializing our communities, meaning that they started by removing the jobs in the factories. Remember, we work with our hands.
That's right.
Okay, we're in service with our hands. Okay.
And back in those days, your daddy could go to a factory, get a job, send his children to school, have a nice home, have a nice car,
pay all the bills,
put some money away. They stopped all of that.
They stopped that. And this is how they did it. They de-industrialized the community. Remember, in high school, they removed trade education from the high schools. Remember, you used to graduate from high school, and then you could be a certified electrician, a brick mason, masonry, a carpenter, a welder, a auto body. Working on cars, plumber. You could be certified in doing all of that. They removed the skills so that you couldn't pay the bills.
That's what they
did.
1980.
They brought on crack.
Remember the crack epidemic?
They introduced the crack into the communities, you all.
It was a war on drugs.
Yes.
Just
so
say
now,
no.
After they took away the jobs, now they have the crack there so that the man that wasn't working, that was unemployed, now they have a choice. Do I sell the crack or do I smoke the crack?
Woo! Girl, look at what's happening now, y'all. Come on, girl. Come on.
Yep. Okay, then come. Let's speed on up to 1993. All right. So now that you got NAFTA, the NAFTA bill came into place. They sent more jobs overseas. Okay. They sent more jobs overseas and started giving it to low wage, illegal aliens. Okay. For what? The black man. Americans, no jobs. Then 1994, the crime bill. Well, you're selling the crack, you own drugs. Now, the crime bill, they give you life sentences, 3 strikes you out, even if it's a nonviolent crime. You have a life sentence, you're locked up. But the people that put these measures in place were Democrats, and they're making money off of everyone that goes to jail for something they introduced to the community.
That's right.
Do you think a lot of black people don't have planes? They don't have no money to buy no tickets to go over to another country.
It's all a setup to decimate the black community.
Right.
It's always been a setup, and thank God our eyes have become open. Look at when you go to the hood, the liquor stores, places where you can get the drug dens, the abortion clinics. Everything is designed for you to destroy yourself, or either if you don't kill yourself, you end up in prison, especially when it comes to our black men. And that's why Diamond and Silk have to keep our mouths open to our black brothers and sisters, so y'all won't get left again on that plantation.
That's right. And then just to piggyback to the welfare system.
Come on.
Well, when a woman got on welfare to get government assistance, the black man or the father could not be in the home with the woman and the children.
That's right. I like what Dave said. He said he's sickened about what they are teaching in schools. We must fight. Absolutely. So it's not just black people in this by itself, y'all. A lot of the liberalism stuff that's being pushed, it's affecting all of us.
All of us.
Yeah.
It's affecting all of us, but we can explain it a little bit better because it started with the black community.
That's right.
It's just spreading right now. Okay? It's spreading right now. They want somebody over here that is unlearned to their system so that they can control them. You have a lot of black people that have wised up and their eyes have become open to the hoopla that's been going on within the black community.
That's right.
Except we got a black one that needs to be awakened. His name is
Charlamagne the guy, you all.
Charlamagne the guy.
Yeah, he's a DJ, you all. So he was talking to, I believe it was Yahoo, and he said, "Who wants to be a rich slave?" And we had to answer him.
Yes.
So this is what he said. He said it's not worth voting for Trump. That a Trump presidency can put money in your pocket, but the administration can be rolling back your civil liberties. Now that's what Charlamagne the guy, who is a DJ, a black DJ said. Okay, because it seems like that he may be one of the gatekeepers that's a little concerned that President Trump is rolling at 30-some% when it comes to black America. He's calling it that.
Yeah.
All right.
Or he's a plantation watcher.
Or he's a plantation watcher. Watching people that go out the gate and don't come back. So this is the dog whistle. So what we said was, Charlamagne the guy, we would prefer to be a rich slave. Instead of an enslaved to prosperity, than a poor slave enslaved to government.
Can you say that one
I
more
will.
time? Yeah.
We would prefer to be a rich slave enslaved to prosperity.
That's right.
Instead of a poor slave enslaved to the government.
That's right.
I hope he got that.
Yeah.
I hope you got that, Charlamagne. See, this is what get me. People make their little money, but they don't care about nobody else coming up.
Oh, no.
And then they start talking about civil liberties. But where was he at? When Obama put everybody on food stamps.
Where were you at, Charlamagne?
Where was you at about that?
Oh, God.
God, whatever your name is. Where was you at when the unemployment was at an all-time high, especially among black America? I didn't hear you talking. But now you want to talk because a president want to make sure everybody is prosperous, and you don't like that.
Let me tell you something. Black people used to march around and burn down their communities. I remember when something happened in Baltimore under Obama, there was a black male on TV.
Yes, I'll never forget it.
We don't have nothing. Go ahead.
He was a teenager, and remember you all when they walked out of class and they started rioting and they started blowing up at the police. It played out on television.
During the Obama
This is under the Obama administration. And this black guy was like, all the white people have money, but we don't have money. And they wanted Obama to go down there, Elijah Cummings, everybody. But Obama would not go and see about those kids. I will never, that really changed how I thought about Obama. Because him as the leader, he should have took his black behind right on down there to see what was going on with those black children.
Right.
Why were they acting like this? But yes, that was a teenager saying that. So now you have a president that want to make sure that a young man like that have a job where you can obtain the American dream.
Right.
And then you got somebody black named Charlamagne the God on TV talking to millions of people and then telling them that who wants to be a rich slave?
Yeah.
Like as if you can have money. You can have money in your pocket, but they gonna roll back your civil liberty. You ain't do it. All you did was lie to people.
Just lied.
That's all you did.
All you did was lie, Charlamagne the God. Is what you did is lie. You a liar.
That's what you are.
And see, it's black people like that still stuck in the black box.
That's right.
That don't want to see his sister or brothers prosper.
Yeah.
Because he's not prosperous.
Well, I say it like this here. Are you envious? You so used to being on top, you don't think nobody should be there with you.
Well,
so what you do is you try to kick people down or try to discourage people. That's just like you say, okay, I'm going to open up a business. But everybody around you trying to discourage what you want to do. That's why when I go do stuff, sometimes I do it by myself because I don't want nobody telling me what I should and shouldn't do.
But see, he thinks he's at the top. See, hear me out. He think he's at the top. He don't want nobody to surpass him.
That's
He
what it
think
is.
he's doing something.
So you kick somebody
because
in
he's
the
right
face
there
when they
at the
down.
box. See, he's not even outside of the black box. But see, if you get outside the black box, you can explore. Black people like that don't want to see that
that's
because
right.
they want to keep you underneath their feet. See, he's just probably right here. He want to keep you down, but you can go far beyond the sky.
That's right.
You can prosper, and he knows this because he said it.
Somebody, I just want to address this. Somebody said, DNS, are you for voter ID? You absolutely right.
Hell yes.
Yes. You need an ID when you go get beer, when you go get welfare, when you go get food stamps, when you have to file, when you go to the doctor.
Yep.
So why shouldn't you need it when you have to vote?
That's right.
That would cut out voter fraud.
That's
yes,
right.
I surely do.
And I
agree
don't
with
think that
baby.
these states should be giving illegal aliens driver's license. They should not.
We
had to go through driver's ed before we got our driver's license.
Right.
How you just gonna give some people that just came over here illegally, don't know our rules,
That's right.
can't read our signs, and you give them a driver's license
right.
to kill out Americans?
There you go. There you go. You said it. Well, girl, speaking of Americans, we're two Americans, and President Trump retweeted us on Thanksgiving about Biden. Let me talk about Biden right quick. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No,
let me go back and talk about Biden right quick. Okay, and his hairy legs. You have the video clip?
I have the disturbing video. Listen up, you all. Here we go.
And by the way, I sit on the stand, and it get hot. I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight, and then watch the hair come back up again. They'd look at it. So I learned about roaches. I learned about kids jumping on my lap. And I've loved kids jumping on my lap. And I tell you what, the men, they're now all men, the guys I work with down here, and they're all guys at the time, they're all good men.
If I was his wife, I would be disturbed. Okay, I want to know, how did roaches come up in the context of that conversation? Do he think just because he see black people that they automatically have roaches? Because all black people don't live with roaches, Joe. Right, what was he implying? And then when he talked about this
was back in 2017.
Silk, I don't care if it was in 2000. What's wrong with him? Joe, this man is crazy.
I want to make sure we stay transparent.
Let's stay transparent. We're going to be in the middle.
This was back in 2017 when they was dedicating this particular pool, to him. But this is what I don't understand.
Come on, girl. Come on.
The left, the Democrats, they fly off the handle and get so bent out of shape whenever President Trump says something or say things that they may not like. But this man just said what he just said. And the left is quieter than a TV on mute. I don't hear them saying, are they calling this man out for the things that's coming out of his mouth?
He let people rub his legs?
Okay.
He wanted children to sit on his lap?
And then here's the deal. He said he let them rub his legs so that they can watch it roll back up. He said they reached down into the pool and will rub the hairs on his legs down so that they can watch it roll back. Well, were they under the water doing it?
Let me tell you something. That sounds like a pedophile. You got to watch people like
How
this.
you gonna see it?
Let me tell you something. We teach our kids not to speak to strangers, and we damn sure teach you don't you be touching on nobody. And you got these young kids touching on you like that, rubbing on your legs to see your hair.
And then he learned about roaches. I wonder, how did he learn about them? And he learned about kids jumping on his lap. So what do roaches and kids jumping on his laps have to do with it?
Yeah.
Do you all see? And I'm so embarrassed for him.
He like an old crow.
That I would love to see a debate between him and President Trump.
It ain't gonna be good for.
But the deal is, I already know how it's gonna be. It's not. It's like
he's a sick man.
The words that come out of his mouth, the stories that he tells, the things that he talk about, It's like he's not all here. He's not here. Now, don't get me wrong. I know every now and then, even myself. Let me talk about myself.
Talk about you, still.
At times, I have a form of dementia. I can forget some stuff. And not remember my next sentence.
It's not dementia. What you have at your young age is just called a brain freeze.
Well,
you have a brain freeze real quick.
I wanted to make sure I was saying the right words, so we'll call it a brain freeze.
That's what it is.
But if it's called the other word, then I have that too.
See, Joe is like a slow motion train wreck.
Yeah. So what I'm trying to say is, we all have that brain fart, that brain freeze.
But we don't flop the handle like this. And somebody touching on your legs. You talking about
brain is locked up.
You got people sitting on your lap. What's wrong with you?
When your whole brain is locked up, it's just like.
And then as his wife was announcing him, and she flopping her hands everywhere, he had to bite her finger like he trying to eat on her.
He's nibbling.
Look, you would think.
Let me tell you something. There's something wrong.
You would think Simone Sanders, who is one of his advisors, will pull him to the side and say this is unacceptable. If this was President Trump saying all of this derogatory stuff, they would
even from back in the day. If he
they would be
said
deeming him as something very, very horrible.
Yep.
Now I don't want to put a scar on nobody. I don't have to.
You don't have to.
Biden already done it to himself. This man is crazy.
Why you think Obama will not endorse him?
I wouldn't endorse it. Listen, Obama. Listen,
Obama knew what was going on behind the curtains.
This is one thing that me and President Obama do agree on. Don't endorse Biden, because he high and he got y'all all looking bad.
I mean, and then he's high in the poll. He's up in the polls. If you all vote for him, anybody that's voting for him, your brain is on lock too. Because just listen. I mean, just listen. I thought Nancy had the issue.
No, Joe Biden got an issue, girl. He got a scratch that need to be. You know what? I don't want to.
I'm just trying to imagine how you gonna put your hand in the pool and watch the hairs come up, but you put it in the pool so that you had to be in the pool, under the pool. Was he
so
naked?
How did
he have clothes on?
You's a nasty on somebody. Don't go there with me. I be done cussed him out right here on this camera. You's a nasty on somebody.
And then trying to imagine that.
Like, shut up, Joe.
Oh my God.
He should just go somewhere and be silent.
He needs to retire.
He's an embarrassment.
It's time for him to really go and retire, because see, it's different. It's a different day. Back then, you could edit out words and edit out stuff. Now
you can't do it. They got cameras. They recording you
word for word. Because see, at one time I thought it was a GIF. I thought that somebody had took and added the words into it.
Joe said that.
He actually, we went back, our team went back and got the full video of the whole speech. And I'm like, Lord.
You got to watch him.
Yeah.
You got to watch Joe.
So anywho.
So Thanksgiving. The president retweeted a video that we was talking about Black voices and, the importance of that. And how we went to the event,
to the Black Voices
for Trump event and everything, and just sort of explaining that. And I think it already reached 1 million views. It was a 30-minute video. Thank you, Mr. President, for tweeting that out.
Thank you so much.
And then that the hate and the haterade and the Gatorade
kicked in
because the way these social medias have it set up, especially on Twitter, not so many conservatives see stuff, but if it's something is trending, it's mostly liberals.
Right.
It's how it is.
Exactly.
And it's like, let me give you an example. Diamond and Silk can put out a video. It may not even reach a good 30,000 people.
And we have 1.3 million followers.
The left or the liberals can take and put out that same video, and it garners 500 up in the millions. So there is something
and
wrong.
They only have maybe 5,000 or even I've seen as high as maybe
I was
12,000.
Yeah, I was looking on Facebook and I see a girl with only 100,000 followers, and her videos is getting 7 million, 12 million, 800,000, 900,000.
Yeah.
And you want to tell me Facebook ain't? All of you is biased. Every last one of you. All you mofos
because
are.
We even down. I remember whenever we would do a live, you would see 25,000 people on at one time. Then they shriveled it down to only about 1,000 or 2,000. Now they have it shriveled down to about 300 or 400 people at a time.
To view our stuff. Yeah, but we have now over 1 million people that done liked and follow our page, and this is authentic.
And on Facebook, we about to hit 2 million followers.
And they want to say, "Oh, ain't nobody bothering you." Please get your ass out of here. And stay out of my damn face when you see me talking about we gonna help you. Because you ain't help us. You a fucking hindrance.
That's right.
It's what you are.
But see, if you remember, Diamond, if you remember, it was the Democrats that took and enslaved people.
That's right.
They took away their wealth, took away their family so that they can have power. What are they doing right now?
Taking away people's wealth. If they don't agree with the way you agree, they take away your wealth, they take away your power, they try to take away your influence is what they're trying to do. So don't walk up to me when you see me at an event and tell me you can do something, and now that we done gave it to you, it's done got worse. And you ain't nowhere to be found.
That's right.
I'm like fed up to here with it all. With it all because it's ridiculous. And it's not only happening with us. It's happening with other people.
And it's deliberately. And see, in 2018, we went up there to the Hill to try to tell you, on Capitol Hill.
Try to tell them.
Tell everybody what was going on. And you had people, oh, it's a hoax. Oh, it's just a hoax. Well, I bet it ain't a hoax now that it's affecting you.
That's right.
Now that it's affecting you. But that's okay. Because this too shall pass.
It's going to be
and
somebody's
it's going to be their ass.
That's right.
Go to chitchatme.com so you can stay connected to Diamond and
So he retweeted us, and I noticed how the left-wing trolls was so upset. But here is what I noticed.
What did you notice?
They had no comeback to try to challenge what we were saying. The only thing they can do was call us out of our name.
Call us a name.
You know, there's a saying that stick and stones may break my bones, but names will never hurt me.
That's right.
You couldn't even have a comeback. The challenge on what the hell we were talking about, because you knew what we were talking about was right. And shame on you black folk that sit and let this liberal ideology, it has poisoned your brain. And you want to continue to vote for a system that don't do nothing for your black behind.
Let me tell you about these Democrats.
Excuse me, you white liberals that think you can say whatever the hell you want to Diamond and Silk, and we not supposed to say nothing, or we going to get your assets straight too.
That's right.
Because what you want black people to do is to shut up and stay in line. Them damn days is over with.
That's right. We can eat at the same lunch table. I can go in the store and purchase something just like you can too.
Your days are over with.
Yep. I can go through the front door if I choose to. Yep. Yep. I can ride in the front of the bus or the back. It's my choice.
You don't get to tell us what we can say.
To do that.
And thank you for all of the people that retweeted it and liked it. But I have to address the ones that had something to say. Because all you could do was call us out our name. But I want you to challenge what we said.
Challenge it.
Because we did our research. We had our notes. And I understand why the liberals are so upset and they're crying and they're panicking. Because 30% of the black vote is a lot. I hope when this is over with, I hope President Trump get 90% of the black vote.
You know what?
I hope this whole country go to the vote and vote for President Donald J. Trump. I got to vote for somebody that I know that's going to have my back and not going to railroad me. Because you got these damn Democrats up there trying to railroad him. You better vote for somebody that's going to have your interests in mind.
They are truly the creator of their own demise, and I want to see the Democrat Party destroyed. They need to be destroyed.
They tried to, and not only that, they tried to destroy the Republican Party because they tried to paint the Republican Party as racist. But now we see who the true damn racists are.
But now you still got some of them elitists in
Well, you got the elitists, you got the rhinos, you got the deep state snakes. But slowly but surely, we sniffing they rat, smelly behinds right on out.
That's right.
And calling them out for their BS.
That's right. That's right. So they can call us whatever they want to, say whatever they want to about us. But I'm so grateful my president retweeted us on Thanksgiving Day.
Yes, and and people saw that. And listen, I'm so forgive me that I'm so passionate, you all. I get so beside myself because I don't like dumb sugar honey iced tea. Don't give me no and don't try to play on our intelligence
Yeah.
like we can't see what's going on. I think that bothers me. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You know, don't do that to us.
We have a mind. We can think for ourselves. And just because we think for ourselves, it's not fair that you call us stupid.
Yeah.
Real quick, and then we're going to get ready to go.
And all this other kind of stuff.
I looked at Joy Reid when she was talking about the cult thing. Because she also called us a racist cult. And what I couldn't understand with her, let me find it right.
Go
quick.
ahead, girl.
Find I'm like, this is also coming from a black woman who
didn't she have some horrible things to say about gay people?
Go. Yes, she did. She said, because we say to people that say that Trump is okay. She was saying something. She was talking to someone, and she was saying that there's evidence to say that this is a racial and religious cult of personality in which Trump base is solidly among the white evangelicals that almost worship him and says he's the chosen one of God. Okay, when I look at the word cult,
come on, look it up.
It's a system of religious
veneration,
devotion directed towards a particular figure or object. Okay, so it's a relatively small group of people having religious beliefs or practice regarded by others as strange or sinister. Now, society have taken that word cult and really made it bad.
Right.
Because you remember the Jim Jones
era.
Yeah,
I remember Jim Jones.
And they made it sound bad and made it look bad.
The Democrats remind me of the Jim Jones.
Exactly, exactly. But see, a cult is like a small group of people, okay, that have some strange beliefs, that have some beliefs that seem strange and sinister to a lot of other people.
So loving your country is strange?
No, because that's not a small group of people. It's over 60 million people that 63 million people that love their country. That's not a cult. Okay? But see, what I'm trying to get at is you have Joy Reid talking about this is a cult. But look at the dictatorship that's going on over there on the Democrat side, where they want to take and dismantle your whole life and tell you what you can eat.
That's right.
What you can drink. You got Bloomberg. Want to tax sodas because if you're poor, he feel taxing sodas is going to save your life so you can live longer.
Who the hell
so
he ain't God?
The sugar.
But he's not God.
But listen to this. Then they want to implemented all of these policies and legislations to take away your guns. All right. They want to take and tell you what type of vehicle you can drive, what kind of home you can live in. Then they want to take away your wealth by taxing it and giving it away. But they want you to work.
That's right.
And so this, when I heard her say this here, and the people that is for President Trump are not all white.
They not. Baby, President Trump got black supporters, Hispanic supporters, Asian supporters. Asian folk gonna vote Republican,
right?
Because they have businesses.
They're voting Trump.
If you have a business, you will be a DAMN fool to vote for a Democrat.
Yeah.
And they want to put regulations on your business and tax it half to death whenever you hire people.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. And President Trump, he wants to do another middle class tax cut. And they're trying to stop it. The USMCA is waiting to be signed. But the Democrats, the do nothing Democrats, are sitting back because they know that if it gets signed, it's going to be another win for President Trump.
And not only that, you had Nancy Pelosi over there doing something with climate change. But if she was that concerned about climate change, then why aren't you cleaning up your district? Because people defecating on the streets in your district, that affects the climate. Duh. Why don't you do something about that?
And if AOC want us all riding on donkeys, they got the dookie in the street. That's going to affect the climate. We got to smell all of that stuff. The fumes going to be stinking up the atmosphere.
dumb song. Oh God.
Okay.
Okay. So we got to listen, y'all. We
go.
gave y'all probably almost an hour and a half, and we got we got to go. So listen. Don't forget. I want you all. I want to see your face in the place for the Say Yes to Life Pro-Life Brunch that's going to be happening on January 25th, 2020. So get your tickets at chitchattour.com. Tonight, you all, this is Cyber Monday. It's still some hours left.
Yes.
For Cyber Monday, we're giving you 20% off everything in the store. So go visit the store, diamondandsilkstore.com. You can get your Trump pen, get you a fan, get you the Best of Diamond and Silk DVD.
Yes.
I think they had a few more bobbleheads. If not, then you can back order it.
They even have wine glasses.
And make sure you get your Trump pen.
And your Trump
and
pen.
so much more. So that's diamondandsilkstore.com. And thank you everybody that contribute on YouTube. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that tonight. Because that's what keeps us going, you all.
Even
and
though the left want to call it grifting.
Listen.
I would prefer to be a grifter with some money instead of a broke grifter.
That's right.
Because you got some people out there that's grifting and they're using people to do it.
That's right.
But you know, when Eminem take and do his concerts, okay, for the majority of black people that's going to be there, is that grifting?
Oh, come on.
When Beyonce go do her concerts for you all that's going to be there, is she grifting?
When April Ryan sold her book out of her trunk, and the only reason she got any name recognition is because of President Trump, is that grifting?
Is it?
Yeah. Let me keep this here thing of moving you off before I get mad all over again.
I just want to say Merry Christmas to everybody.
Merry Christmas, you all. Christmas. I've been listening to holiday songs. Thank you all for the tree. I tried to keep it very simple this year.
Yeah.
It's just got to be simplicity for me so that I will stay calm, you all.
Yeah.
Because we got a great year that's coming up in 2020.
A magnificent
and I'm so
year.
excited about it.
Yeah.
All right?
Yes.
Okay, so did I get everything?
11:21.
Don't forget, every day we pray at 11:21 a.m. We pray for our country, our president. We pray for you. We hope you praying for us. Prayer changes things. And if you can fast, I'm not going to tell you what time to fast. You may decide I'm going to go on a day's fast and pray for my country, for our president. Then do so, you all. So. If you black, you know what fasting is. If you white, you know what fasting is. So don't think I ain't trying to starve nobody, but do it at your own pace, at your own risk.
That's right.
But you know what I mean? I just believe in fasting and praying because I'm so tired of this.
And I'm fasting from the news.
Yeah.
I got all of it on.
You have to give yourself a break from the fake news.
Yes.
And look at something else. Go look at Diamond Silk or go get the Best of Diamond and
Silk.
You
know what? That's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
I looked at Diamond and Silk. I turned on the YouTube and let the videos and play. I said, oh my God,
some of that stuff is funny. So go get the DVD, The Best of Diamond and Silk, so you all can laugh this holiday season, okay? DiamondandSilkStore.com. Listen, we was just coming to give you the 211. We called the 211 because it's 2 of 5.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So in the meantime, in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
You got me sitting here acting right along with you. I got to get everything set up. Love y'all.
Bye.